Hey, morning everybody. Michelle is here. I just finished having my breakfast. I had a ginger drink, so hopefully that doesn't show up all over my teeth. It was a powdery. I put some powdery ginger in a sweet drink, and I have that every often. I mean, quite often. And but I just want to say some more things about visualization. When it comes to meditation and visualization for me, I think the reason why I've been so successful with it is I see it already as done. I see my efforts have been completed in regards to materializing it. Now everybody else needs to come in line. In other words, I'm in alignment with my visualization, and I can already see it being completed. So now everybody else just needs to step on up and do their share, because it is a joint effort to materialize your goals. Other people have to come in and do their share as well to assist you with getting that goal. So that's why a lot of people say it takes a village. It usually does. It takes like-mindedness is exactly what it is. It takes like-minded people who are on the same consciousness level as you are, and they're picking up your thoughts per se. You know, even in the worst of times, certain things do get through to like-minded people, and they hear the call, they see the call, they feel the call of their involvement with your goals and or your mission or your task, and then they start stepping up, and before you know it, you know, like this house, the same thing with this house. I was sitting in the living room in my old place with one of my friends, and she knows how powerful my visualizations are, because she will always say, "God, Michelle, anytime you say you're gonna do something, you do it." And she knew, and I don't brag about that, but I knew she was correct, because I know the power of thoughts. So I can remember sitting in the living room, because I had this studio apartment at the time. I was sitting in the living room, and we were sitting around watching some boring ass Lifetime movies, I'm sure. Oh my God. I tolerated that. Sometimes you have to tolerate your partner or your friend or your associate or your wife or your husband's activities that make them happy. And I don't mind doing that. I don't have no problem with that at all. But I can remember sitting in the living room with one of my friends back in the day, and we talking and blah blah blah. And I said, you know what? I want a house. And I even said this to her. I said I want it to be 3 bedroom and 2 bath. And she knew this was back in 2000. I think it was in 2015. And by 2016, I had the house. I closed on the house in 16, and then I moved in here in 2017. So yes, it does happen. But usually, and then all of a sudden, when I said that to her, all of a sudden, an agent came available, this came available, blah 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 blah. So things do work in that way, but it takes like-minded people for things to work, and who understands. We essentially understand each other, and that's all because of the energy. We don't have to agree with each other. We don't have to know each other very well. All we know is that we're like-minded, and that's the key. Like-minded people can come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to be associated with them. Doesn't mean you need to be going out to dinner with them. You need to be calling them every day. As a matter of fact, most people that are aligned with you, they do what they need to do with you in some cases, and then they move on. Now, of course, if you're involved in an intimate relationship, that's different with someone that's of like-mindedness. But I mean, other people, they come in, they show up, they move on. So they don't have to stay in your life forever if they don't choose to. And it's all free will, and it's all a choice. So that's the power of visualization. Like-minded people are usually involved in that, and they show up when it's time. When you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, that's when stuff starts showing up. That's what I'm saying. Thoughts are powerful. And so you need to know what you're thinking about. You need to know what you want before you start just throwing stuff out in the atmosphere, because it's going to come back. It's a boomerang. Okay. It's coming back to you. And so, and I can tell you, it does happen materialistically. and on a spiritual level as well. All right, so I want to send peace and love, and I hope everyone is enjoying their day and understanding the power of your thoughts, the might of your thoughts, the strength of your thoughts. And that's where it starts. And then that's how it materializes. So make sure you're ready, because sometimes it comes so fast and a lot of people are not ready. Okay, so be ready. Talk to you soon.